Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. I'm doing card of the day. I'm doing an extended with the triptych door again. I'm using my music deck that I made, and just a little tiny bit smaller, barely, mini-Rider-Waite. So let me get the three cards that I need, and then I will hold them up and we'll get the reading. Card of the day. This is another triptych door. I have an idea for a new video species for my channel, and I've been getting some really strong visions of certain cards in the deck, and my intuition is telling me that, and in part because my voice, I have the ability to put people to sleep with my voice, which has happened to me on the phone and kind of annoyed the crap out of me before. So I'm gonna a little bit of, there goes my throat chakra. Hang on. I'm thinking about getting into some guided meditation, and I think I need to write out what I've seen already, so that when I go to speak it, I don't have a lot of word bridges. I notice when I watch myself back when I'm doing my readings, unless I'm channeling what a disembodied entity is saying, that I use a lot of word bridges, you know, so, okay, huh. Interesting. Alright. Why can't I ever hold anything correctly in here? Okay. This is our doorway. I just heard the Monkees, The Door into Summer. I was listening to the albums of theirs that I have. My elbows are uneven. Okay. So the main card here, which is hard to see, is, again, I gotta be satisfied with the webcam I have right now. They're kind of hard to come by. The main card is the Four of Swords, and the song is Sleepwalk by Santo and Johnny. Santo, not Santa. The other card, Temperance in reverse, and the Four of Wands. So, the Four of Wands is often known as the Twin Flame card. If that doesn't apply to you, then just consider it as sort of a celebration of a new and strong foundation, and that 11-11 idea of universal timing on multiple levels, like two halves of something coming together. It's kind of like when your ends finally meet. Lady Madonna, children at her feet, wonder how you're ever gonna make ends meet. And that's this card. And Temperance there, that's the prelude to unity. It's the prelude to balance. It's the ends trying to come together. So you can see that one extreme is discord and the other one is harmony. And what's happening in the middle, I think that's an auto heart, but I'm getting don't fret. The truth of the matter is still a little bit obscured by constant reminder of heartache. There's a deep pain that's preventing this. But what's really happening is that this and this are different ends of the same scale. It's a matter of, I'm hearing tonality, and I don't really know that much about music, so I don't know if that's the right word, but that's what I heard. And I also just heard you're playing a game and then Play the Game by Queen. Okay, here we go. Let me just put these down because my hands are falling asleep. I'm also getting Sunshine on My Shoulder by John Denver. Makes me happy. The difficulty with Temperance is that there's an idea of emotional overwhelm that's making it hard to resurface. Here is an equilibrium where the left cup and the right cup, or the water and the fire, are in balance. This is like a steam engine. It's working smoothly. There's something happening. But here, it's a lot of sputtering. It's a lot of fire and rain essence. What's that Adele song? There's an Adele song that has something to do with that. Not going to take the time to look it up right now. Seeing this ellipse back here over this twin-peaked mountain as a UFO. They're coming to take me away, to the funny farm, where life is beautiful all the time. I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats, and they're coming to take me away, In some cases, this is insanity. To wake up to this idea that I'm trapped in some dream where I keep doing the same thing over and over again and wondering why nothing's happening. But the issue is that what you want is, even if you're experiencing the same thing repeatedly, if it's happening at a different octave, then I just saw my face in the screen and I looked stoned out of my gourd. That's hilarious. That is really funny. I'm not, though, because I don't partake. I'm just tired and I don't feel good. It's really funny. Everybody must get stoned. They'll stone you when you're walking down the street. They'll stone you when you're trying to keep your seat. Oh, now I need the lyrics to that song because I know that's not right. I'm sure I was in the middle of saying something, but that's not important right now. I haven't. interruption from this late breaking news. Oh, it's actually called Rainy Day Women number 12 and 35. I was not aware of that. So, like I said, a lot of water. And I also got a little bit of Ava Cassidy, Drowned in the Sea of Love. But let me see what we got here. They'll stone you when you're trying to be so good. They'll stone you just like they said they would. They'll stone you when you're trying to go home. They'll stone you when you're there all alone. But I would not feel so alone. Everybody must get stoned. Oh, here we go. I did say it right. They'll stone you when you're walking on the street. They'll stone you when you're trying to keep your seat. They'll stone you when you're walking on the floor. They'll stone you when you're walking to the door. But I would not feel so alone. Everybody must get stoned. I mean, obviously there's more lyrics. Okay. I think that's enough. And a little bit of a poorly executed Bob Dylan impression. Just for funsies. Oh, I better... No, don't start making noise. I mean, no. No. Not that... Okay. Alright. This sort of, the idea of stoning is a little bit of a double entendre, because obviously it's getting high, and a lot of people these days will do it for escape. But escapism doesn't get you past this. And certainly people getting murdered because they dared to be different or contrary in the Life of Brian way of being stoned is a little bit different. You said something that somebody didn't like and they want to erase you. They will throw stones. They will overload you with pentacles. They will hurl discs at you until you look like the 9 of Wands, not the 9, the 10 of Wands. And they'll give you the 10 of Swords to boot. So here what we have is this idea of taking time to let this balance actually happen. The idea of getting high is getting away from your normal consciousness, and that's what meditation is. That's what the 4 of Swords is. It's like, I need to sleep on it, but it's also this idea of reflection, of meditation, of trying to filter the truth out of this weed garden of perspective. I don't know, so I just got a little bit of itsy bitsy spider. Alrighty then. Oh, down came the rain and washed the spider out. But the sun is coming out. I know I just said it was a UFO before. The sun comes out, which is the fire aspect, and dries up all the rain. And the spider calls up the spout again. So what happens is, eventually this victory, and it built a castle out of all the stones that have been thrown. And heavily laced with metaphor, but I mean generally the idea is that you're currently in a state of awakening to the idea that there's actually a bridge between these two extremes, and that you have the ability to move on it by shifting the way that you're thinking, the way that you're perceiving, the way that your mind is working either overtime or not enough, or overburdened by emotions, or you're stifling your own intuition, or you're pursuing physical, tangible things as distractions, like too many baked goods, or too much alcohol, or too much junk food, or, you know, porn, or watches, or shoes, or anything in a physical way that's distracting you from actually sitting down with yourself and thinking and letting your thoughts flow freely. When you stop them with constant next best thing, this stays in limbo. I'm getting a little bit of the blood's rushing to me head. So you actually have to consider. But it's a good thing that the Temperance Angel has a little, he's got us like a little golden circle here, like one of those spelunking lights. So he's going cave diving because he's upside down, so that's handy. At least he can kind of see where he's going. So let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Very appropriate. The King of Cups, I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Ah! My rubber band! With the Page of Pentacles. So we're ready to try a different... We're ready to take that little spelunking light and let it expand. We're coming out of this kingdom now, and we're gone back to the hills that are in the background over here. So we made a little bit of a journey here. We're saying, I'm seeing the world around me in a new light. But now I have emotional clarity because I was finally able to change a perspective and meditate and figure out what was going on in my emotions. King is a 1 or a 14. This is 14. This is balanced emotions, which wasn't happening here yet. So once you get to this 4 of Wands, we have the ability to level up. Okay? This is Sparta. This is me. These are points of contact. If you have any questions about any goods or services that I'm offering, you can email me, thecatcamebackatcamp@gmail.com. I have tarot readings, I have digital portraits, I have actual art pieces, prints, merch, lost my train of thought. Oh, I've got coloring books, I've got a poetry book, and I've got a couple of packs of cards available. They're just playing cards with my art on the back. For now. So if those things available, and all of that information is, and the types of readings that I offer for sale are going to be in the description box of the infomercial video, which is linked below this one. And stay tuned, because I'm probably going to be doing those guided meditation things pretty soon. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do any video editing, which I don't really want to, but we'll see how it goes. Alright. Just sit here in dead silence. Now's the time on Sprockets when we do the meditation. Alright. Peace out, everybody.